days that we enjoy and the chance that you gave us to meet each other. Having learned the few days that we are going to be together with one another, may we experience your presence, your loving protection wherever we go. Walk with us, hold our hands and lead us on. May the experiences that we gather through these days of stay here may be a lifelong experience. Lord, may it bring us closer to you. May it bring us closer to one another and make us more effective people. This we ask in your holy name. Amen. So good morning and a warm welcome to Sister Rosalinda, Sister Gerson and all of you, because I don't know your names. Okay, so warm welcome to Calcutta, warm welcome to our provincial house, warm welcome to Ashadeep. Okay, now I want to ask you a few questions. Feel free, okay? You make mistake. There is no right and wrong answer. What is the purpose of our coming here? What is the purpose of your coming to Calcutta? Feel free to answer. What is the purpose of your coming to Calcutta? Simply, sisters told us to come, so we came, sister. You had no desire to see Calcutta. How many of you all want to see Calcutta? That's why we came, sister. How many of you?
Raise your hand.
All. Anyone have seen Calcutta earlier? Oh, this is for the first time. For all of you, this is the first time. So that must have been your first desire, right? That must have been your first desire. Okay, that is very good. Then you know the purpose of our purpose for bringing you here. Do you know our purpose of bringing you here? Don't know. Have you heard about Ashadi? Do you know your part of Ashadi? How many beautician students are here? How many beautician girls? They don't even know how many of you are studying beautician. Beautician girls, those are trained in beautician. Okay. Do you know that you are also under the banner of Ashadi? Don't know. Don't know. How many self-help group women are here? Senji. Okay. Do you know you are under the banner of Ashadi? Ashadi, have you heard? You know you are under the sister's care, but you don't know what is Ashadi. No? Okay. So our main purpose of bringing here is to have an interaction with Ashadi. Understood? So Ashadi is part of Carmel Sisters. Okay? It's an NGO of Carmel Sisters. And you beautician girls, self-help group and our computer sir, all of you are part of this small family called Ashadi. What is our big family? Big family is Carmel family, Apostolic Carmel family. In that, one small part is Ashadi. And you all have become part of this. So we wanted you all to introduce this Ashadi to these children of ours. So that is another purpose of your coming here. Okay, so besides your marketing, your outing, your sightseeing, your enjoyment, one little part of the experience of what Ashadip is all about. No? That's what we want to give you. So one reminder for all of you in the beginning we said, Calcutta is not like our Diffu. Okay, Diffu we get out aram se because we can walk with precious time, we are free by ourselves. But when you come to Calcutta, you have to be very, very quick and be on time because it is terrible traffic. So if you decide to go out at 10 o'clock, you have to be ready at least by 9:30. Put your lipstick, your puzzle, your whatever you want and be ready by 9:30 and get out at 10 o'clock. Then you will reach your destination at least by 12 because it is heavy traffic. So those of you take time to get ready should get up little early and do your needs. Understood now? So that is a special reminder for those who are coming for the first time to Calcutta. Here you have to move first. Alright. So now before we start anything about Ashadi, I told you Ashadi Trust is an NGO of Sree Colony sisters. You know Sister Rosalinda, you know Sister Gerson, you know the sisters in No? So we are all belong to Kamal family. So this is our big house or mother house. That's why we brought you all here. So now, of that I told you Ashwini is a part. Understood? So before we watch whatever we have kept ready for you, we will discuss a bit of time. Alright? Today's plan, you can, if you are not interested, you have to tell Sister Kirsten and Sister Roslinda, both all of you have to decide and then make the needed changes and let me know. Alright? So today's plan, after we finish our interaction or the introductory session, we will go to visit the beauty parlor who is helping us to get your materials, you get your products there, no? Your whatever cosmetics that you are using. There is a girl who is helping us and she is having a beauty parlor. She is the one who is behind the activities of beauty parlor. So she is owning her own beauty parlor. So she will share with you what are the advantages of learning this particular course. What are the products and how the products can be used. Okay? So that will take you till lunchtime. Then you will have lunch out. Then you come back, rest for a while. Can you all be ready by 3 o'clock? 3 o'clock? Yes, okay. How many of you are familiar with Mother Teresa? Mother Teresa? At least heard. Say Mother Teresa. Nobody? Only one. Others have not heard about Mother Teresa. Okay, that's very bad. All of you should know about Mother Teresa. Have you heard about Mother Teresa? If you don't know Mother Teresa, you will not know activities. So afternoon, we are going to one slum area of Ashadi where we work. It's good now. Before you start your outing and enjoyment, you must know the people who are suffering in the slums. Just a bit glance, that is just a glance. That's not the overview of the whole thing. We have just an idea about the whole thing, the slum life. So we have got a center from here 35 minutes where it's almost the slum. So we have a small little house there where we teach our children from the slums. Okay? So you will go to our house, you will go to the slum and come back in the evening, just freshen up, have dinner and go to bed. Alright? And be fresh tomorrow by in the morning after your breakfast and all that to go out for your outing. Alright? So tomorrow whole day is your day. Enjoy yourself. Since I have told Sister will take you, so you relax and enjoy. It's your outing day. But 27th, day after tomorrow, which is 27th, is a day, don't think of any enjoyment. That is fully with Ashadi women and Ashadi children, Ashadi village, Ashadi division girls, fully kept ready program for you the whole day. They are going to be with you, you are going to be with them. Am I too fast? Am I too fast? Can all of you follow English? All of you? Anyone having difficulty? Okay. When you go to your village, there our village, you have to talk because Bengali is the language here which you all do not know. So you have to converse with them in Hindi. How many of you can speak in Hindi? Need not be so fluent. Can manage. I can manage. How many of you? Okay, our computer service is picking up his hand. So you all have to help one another to interact with that group. So there is particular time is given for you all to share your experience also. Whatever cultural program you are doing also. They are giving you something. You also be with them. So it is a day of mixing with the people of Calcutta, with the women of Calcutta, the children of Calcutta, with the girls of Calcutta. Feel free to talk, they will talk. Alright, so 27th is fully for Ashadi, self-help and women. Understood now? So that day, don't cry, sister, we are not going anywhere. No outing that day. Strictly forbidden on 27th, no outing. Alright? 28th. Okay? 28th, you can go for your marketing. You will have to do some marketing, right? So you can go for your marketing. On the way, maybe your Victoria Memorial Sister was telling you all wanted to visit Victoria Memorial and things like that. So you're alright. So 28. 29, you wanted to see the office of Ashadi where we sisters stay. You know where Sister Roslyn and Sister Kirsten stays, right? So you want to see Ashadi office, and then we will have a little bit of evaluation of your whole outing and things like that. We'll have lunch in Ashadi, and then we'll relax, and then you come back here, pack your bags, and you have to get out at least by 4:30 or so for your trip. Is that okay? So that is your timing. Now, meanwhile, your two sisters, you can share your extra needs. Like, we want to see this and that. That's up to you to change. But nothing you will do on 27th. You are free to do anything on the rest of it. Okay? Is that okay? So now we come back to the topic. Before I start sharing with you anything, shall we watch a small video of Asha? Then I will ask you a few questions. What you understood? Then I will share with you. Relax. I'm not going to give you an exam or what you watch. Alright? So you watch the video. Our NGO. Will you say that? Yes. Will you say that? It is our NGO. All of you show? Our NGO, Asha. You must say that. Okay? I am sitting and speaking because I had a fall and fractured my leg. That's why I am comfortably sitting. Okay?
I'm not going to give a big introduction, but you must know. We have sister, there's a team of Asha team. NGO, what is the name of NGO? Non-governmental organization. And sisters are working for that. For the downtrodden, prison ministry, the group, beautician, and remedial, all kinds of things. You will see sisters, they are only totally for that. And they have, you see that we will make an ambulance today. Sister, each one is working for that. Now we have Sister Superior, Sister Cynthia. What is her name? Cynthia. Morning she was already running here and there. She welcomed us warmly. Their house is here, but our provincial house has accommodated us warmly. So sister was here to welcome us. She is the superior of Ashadip Convent. Normal convent, but Ashadip. And we have Sister Priya. Priya, she has come from Kerala.
Karnataka.
Yes. Karnataka is south only to work with the sister. Because she saw something great we can do for the poor and downtrodden. So, and we have a sister, great person who was working this summer so many years ago, before you were born maybe, Sister Kolkata. When there was trouble, she came all the way to help on the blood relief and victims of ethnic violence. Sister Sipsa, she is a trained nurse. So she is also totally involved with the people. They are, if looking at them, they are not masks there, but they are not. And Sister Shisha, leg is little confused here now, but she is enthusiastic. Done her MSW in Mango, and now she has given you a lot of introduction. So they are telling about the, we must be open to not only lipstick and our sister-in-law, we have to be open all we can. And Sister Priscilla, I think most of you have seen her.
Yes.
So she had come, Susan had come, and they also here. Only Sister Cynthia did not come, only Sister Alexia had come. Alexia. So we have this team who is working very warmly for the sake of the kingdom of Christ and for the people. So whatever sisters say, it is with warm heart and with a total dedication to Christ. So sisters, we are happy. You have welcomed us. Let's welcome the now you know everybody's name? Sister Cynthia? Okay, very good. Yes. What is Sisha? Sister Shisha and Priscilla. Okay?
The vision of Ashwini is to create a just, peace-loving, self-reliant society based on spiritual, human and social values. Our mission involves promoting self-reliance and integral development of persons through empowerment of the weaker sections of society.
The presence of Ashadi is a new dawn and a new day for many poor families with whom Ashadip is working. They call Ashadip their backbone. For children who come to Ashadip, education was just a dream and now it has become a reality. These children, who are the first generation learners, are taught basics in our centers and are placed to 27 neighboring schools with whom we network.
In a male-dominated society like ours, women empowerment is another area through which Ashwini reaches out to thousands of families. The women who come to Ashwini are from poor families of surrounding villages of Kolkata. Majority of them have just a room in which all the activities of family is performed. We have 32 self-help groups and we work with 1,500 women. The group have their monthly meetings, discussions, awareness programs, cultural programs, outings, annual gatherings. The saving habit that is instilled in the group gives them an added boost and helps the family in time of need. Some groups have ventured into poultry farming with the help of the group in order to help their families.
Every woman who comes to Ashadi has been given an opportunity to learn at least one skill which can make them feel proud to be an earning member of the family. They are taught skills in tailoring, knitting, painting, bag making, etc. These women, once they acquire sufficient skill and knowledge, are able to generate income for themselves by preparing the products and selling them.
We believe love has many wings, and this has reached out to various prisons of West Bengal. Inside the prison, the inmates are taught various skills. The men prisoners are preparing jeans and are doing embroidery work on saris.
We render health care to the village community through our clinic. They come to a healthcare center not only for their physical healing but also for their emotional needs.
Poverty does not crush their talents, so they are helped to improve in every field of life. Archdeep has come a long way, and it has to travel still a long way. Yes, we are ready to take the roads less traveled, ready to be the hands, heart, and feet of Jesus to the needy society. May His love take many wings in each one of us to fly high and give His love to us.
So you got a glimpse of what Ashadip is all about. Can you specify what it is? What are the activities happening there? What is? Helping the poor people. What are the areas that Ashadip is working? Which are the areas? The slum areas, with the children, with the women, and in the prison. Okay, these are the major areas. Okay, so now what exactly is happening in each of these areas? Some PPTs Priscilla has prepared. So you will get little more idea about what is happening. What sisters do? Self-help group, hello. You saw the number of women there? Now our GIFU women also increase in number. Okay, we must have more self-help group. We must come like this, no? Big group, so that we can have bigger celebration, more joy. Okay? And beautician girls, you also must continue form into a group like this. See, there is a story. I don't know whether you know that story. there was a big pond, lake, right? No? Pond. There was a big fish and a group of small fish. But this big fish, every day used to threaten this group of this small fish. Tell, see, I will eat you up every day, threatening the small fish. And they were tired of this. Every day, donkey go, give me donkey go. Every day, threatening. So they got together. They said, now listen, we will not travel alone. We will be together. We will be together. So they formed into a group, and it looked like a big, mighty fish. And that day they were going, and this fellow comes. In this pond, bigger fish than me, bigger than me, were frightened and ran away. So the importance of being in a group. What we cannot achieve being alone, we can achieve being together as a group. See, that is why you will have to, like, even not the self-help group alone, the beautician girls together. See, if you are together, share your problems and get solutions out of that and form into group, even for financial help. See, it will work out. Being together can work. Understood? That is the strength of being together as a big group. Now, whoever, our NOU students, how many NOU students are there? Okay, 1, 2, 3. See, when you all are coming together, start to study together, to sit together, it's not only the study that is very important. Studying and passing out is very important. At the same time, being as a group, sharing with each other your ideas, your problems, that will make you strong. So it is always good to be together. Strong alone, but it's good to be understood. So now what we do is form these girls, the women, into a group which we call it as self-help group. What do? They come together, share their problems, meet every month, come together. They have their president, secretary, treasurer. They collect money. That is the group money, and they take loans from them. They are able to get their daughter married. They are able to repair their houses, build toilet. Or you saw that girl cutting vegetables, sitting that lady was cutting vegetables. So start their own shop, sell vegetable, or make pakoda or whatever snacks. Bengalis are foodies, they love to eat. So they go for making food items like that. So they different, poultry you saw, so different items, mushroom cultivation, whatever you are interested in, as a group there. So some of our self-help group, what they do in West Bengal, ponds, no, which they call it as in Bengali pukur. So they have in their own houses, most of the houses pukur. So they take loan from their self-help group and they cultivate fish in their own pond. And when end of the year, when they remove, they will get the lump sum money. They kick back their loan money in their group. The remaining is their profit. Understood? So there are a lot of things. But whatever works in West Bengal may not work in our group. Okay. So you must know, you people being there, what will work there in my self-help group? What can I do in my group? I as an NOS big group, what can I do there for each other? So sometime, you see, there is a story, the other day I was telling Sister Priya, have you learned this? Hindus especially, they do that diya, wick. Have you seen? They burn the diya with a wick. I don't know, what do we call it in Karbi? Wick. We burn the diya. To burn diya, we use wick around the diya. One grandmother in one of the house, she was sharing her granddaughter. See, I'm still able. No, I'm old, but I'm still able. But I feel I have nothing to do. It is so boring, she said to the granddaughter. So she felt pity for her grandmother. She said, Mama, you do one thing, Grandma. I'll give you little cotton. You, at least we are having puja in the house. You make wig for us. You do not cotton like this and then make wig. She said, thank you. At least my time will pass. So she started doing it. So while she was doing it, grandmother from other house also joined. Said, what are you doing? Oh, you are making wig. Okay, I will join you. She also joined and started making wig. So and they started talking, sharing. So they felt company of each other, at the same time useful. Being useful is very important. See, when I am sitting in the wheelchair, I realize the value of running about. No, it is so boring to be in one room, tied down to a chair, and somebody is holding you, telling you walk left and walk right. It is so difficult. You have been a person walking, and suddenly you are, so it is, you feel useless, someday. So when you are made useful, so our life should be to make somebody else useful. You be useful, make somebody else also useful. So this grandmother started. Then this granddaughter thought, why can't we make it as a company product? Like, wig. So they put it as in Malayalam one name. So Ammamati, grandmother's wig. That is the brand that they produce. So it became a big factory type. All those who are free grandmother sit together, make wigs, put it in a plastic, and now it is running very well in Kerala. So how did that idea begin? With one grandmother. With one grandmother's need for being useful, made it a big factory of wig making. So we all can. If that grandmother can, we all can. I don't know in our Karbi movie or who is, I don't know. But I don't know the dancer called Sudha Chandran. Have you heard? Sudha Chandran. I don't know how much of that part you all know. She's a big dancer, well-known dancer. She lost her leg in the during accident. But now with that plastic leg, she's doing a lot of things, acting in the serials and all. So even if you have something, financial problem, maybe something else, but there is something else God has given us. So we have to be useful people. So our Ashadip is doing just that. Make the women useful. Teach the children. Then you saw a big area called prison ministry. What do we do in the prison? It is good to tell. No, what you did is bad. You committed a murder. No, that is very bad. So that is very easy for you and for me to say. But to make them back to the society and make the prisoners again useful is very tough job. No? So what we do, we sisters go there and we tell them, you can also become useful. Make something, do something. What are you good at? You can sing, is it? Okay. Oh, you can stitch, is it? Alright. Oh, you can knit, knitting can you do? Alright. Oh, you can make bag? Alright. So we make them into groups. What they are good at, we make them little more productive. Once they learn the skill little more, they become productive. They earn their money. What do they do with that money? The authority in the jail keeps the money, and if the wife comes to take the money and the children are educated, they build their house, they fight their own cases. So they become productive members even in the prisons. So these are little things we do. Now we have nutrition centers here, so the girls are learning. So it's a little PPT we have prepared. After you go through your doubts, I will clear. All that? This is little history of Ashadi. Who is that? Do you all know her? Have you ever seen her? Where did you see? In Diffu in our NOS center or in our nutrition class. Her picture you have seen? Yes. She is the founder of Apostolic Army. She is our mother, which means she is your mother also, right? So Ashadi started, which year it is written, and what is its no, can go. So this is the vision of Ashadi. We already read. This is the mission. Okay, these are our major activities: education, cultural activities, youth motivation program, anti-human trafficking program. Have you heard this thing called human trafficking? How many of you all know something about human trafficking? How many? Okay, our computer teacher knows. Anybody else? It is taking the girls, selling the girls, we say, no? For money's sake. And it is a big mafia. Like, so we are going to plan now in our Diffu, through such a person, we will arrange for you all also this awareness program, human trafficking. So you are going to come to know more about it. So you have to be so cautious where you will go for your job, whom you are meeting, which men you are talking to, where are they? They promise, no? Come to Bombay, we'll give you a good job. What's happening in Bombay after you reach? So that is an awareness of anti-human trafficking. Healthcare. Sister already told you, Sister Sciences is India. One is a homeo doctor, another one is a nurse. So we have a mobile clinic and clinics here. So these are healthcare activities. Correctional home. In West Bengal, we don't call it as prison or jail. We call it as correctional home. Here no more the term called jail or prison. It is correctional home. Women empowerment program, awareness generation program. So these are all the area where we are working. So where all we are having our centers, like Ashadip centers. Okay, but you all will be visiting that first center called Rania, RANIA. Okay, everywhere you all are not able to go, but that area fully you all will cover. And today you all are going to New Alipore, where the slum is, and new third one, 1, 2, 3, third one. Okay, so 2 centers you all will be able to see fully. Okay, so this is our computer class. Adult education for the women who have never learned anything. What happens if they don't learn? Sometimes the sons and daughters cheat the parents. Sign here, sign there, the property is gone. So they sign simply. So we felt the need that they also should be taught to read and write. So that is adult education. Then spoken English class. Nowadays more and more the need of English is required. So we have spoken English class on Sundays. This is all about tailoring. This is computer, that tailoring exam, the last one. So that is our mission that we have. You will visit that area. So which are the prisons we are working? Okay. So these are the 4 jails in your term jail which sisters go to work. Now these prisoners who are inside the jail, their children sometimes stop going to school because of the stigma. My father, my mother are in the jail, so they stop. And the earning member of the family is in the jail, then they have no money to pay the fees. So what do they do? Stop going. So what we do is visit the family of the inmate, the prisoner, and see what's happening in their houses. Put the children back to school. Now some of them, they were with us. Those 2 children you see, they were in Ashadi with us. They were going to school from here. So both the parents were inside the jail. So now the parents are out, so we have put them back with the parents. Now, once sometime they come out of the jail, they think inside the jail no freedom, it's all difficulty. But sometimes more problems are waiting for them when they come out of the jail. Sometimes family members don't accept it. Okay, the wife don't want the husband back again. The husband do not want the wife back again. The children don't want to accept the parents from the jail. So society, we are all of us don't want that prisoner. So if I tell you suddenly, I was 10 years in the prison. How do you? No, that attitude has not changed in our society. So what do? We help them to get back to the society. So what happens if they are able to earn some livelihood? They are able to manage something at least. Otherwise, they will be lost again. So that is what rehabilitation program. We teach them something. These 2 girls you see down, you will meet them when you come to Ashadi office. They are with us. They are out on bail. So few months now they are with us. We don't know how many months more they have to be with us. Till they are fully released, we are taking care because they have nowhere to go. They are from Maharashtra. These 2 girls, you will meet them when you come. Okay? So we are taking care of them. So this is our beautician girls. See, these are our beautician girls. They finished, the first batch finished their basic course and then got certificate. That also you will visit on 27th. So this is our self-help group. Hello. Should increase in number, okay? 48 self-help group. What are they doing? Which are the centers where the women are? That's good. their meetings. Now taking loan from the self-help group, what all they are doing? You see, some are having vegetable shop, some are having that making the snacks, and she was the one who was making snacks. You saw her in the video. Okay, this is poultry. This is the health camp, mobile clinic. Different places sisters go because of that vehicle you all came in from the station. That saved me. This is coming from the clinic. This is India Bose. Now so many years we did not have our students who passed out from Anjali, who were with us for so many years. But to get in touch with them after that also, like 10 to 12, we started this year. It was not there, it just began. So these women had a training program on soap making, how they can do with less cost, they can make more soap and so this is soap making workshop. This is what I told you on human trafficking. This we will have it in before slowly. I don't know when it will work out, but we will have it. You see the number of women who are with us. Here when Amphan cyclone hit, and then during the COVID, we were going around helping the provisions and repairing houses and things like that. Both things came together, Amphan cyclone and COVID. So we were busy. That is a slum, one of the slum there. This is all celebrations. Now, released prisoners, there are so many of them. So once in a year, sometimes we try to bring them together. So when I come and share with you, after I came out from the jail, I am doing this. Then you will also tell, after I came out, I am doing this. So we encourage each other. So we organize this released prisoners. This is inside the jail Christmas celebration. This year it was. This is certificate for the beautician girls. From Germany, some friends came to visit us, like we all came from Diffu, no? So those are the photos. This is Women's Day celebration. When is Women's Day? When do we keep a Women's Day? Nobody remembers. Huh? March 8th. Shishumela, every year, children of all the centers, of all our centers, come together once in a year, which we call it as Shishumela. So they have their cultural program, their stalls, so that is called Shishumela. All of them come together from all the centers. Okay, so you got some idea of Ashadi? Now you all will be able to say if anybody asks, Carmel Ashadi? Yes, I know you must say. Okay, I'm part of it. All of you are part of it, so you must be proud to say that. Here, you have any doubt? I'm here to answer. Any doubt regarding what you saw, something in your mind disturbing you? Anything? You want to ask anything? Any clarification? Pardon?
You say you cut these certain classes. You cannot say it.
Yeah, we have so many others translate. Say. Any questions you have? You want to know something more about anything of this? Or it's okay? Clear? No more clarification. That means the PPT was perfect, that you understood it. Okay, now you won't waste time. You have little juice and chips or whatever, and then you proceed to your beautician center. Boys, you are also listen.
Others are all the same or not. This one able to walk there. Others no one able to walk. All are wheelchair. Everything we have. Nothing. Small children, no? The babies,
how to use, where to use. These are, I think, for beauty, no? The students are also for beauty.
All are beauty?
I think all are beauty. Because hairstyle they finish long time.
Okay.
The makeup also is over.
All are students? All are students.
Others are staying there.
Staying there.
Okay.
Future they will do.
They take part in the as a clients.
You can speak in Hindi.
Hindi is better. You are comfortable with Hindi?
One expert of this further, she's going to explain some of the things, how we are running, what we are doing about those things. But she's of this area, we will speak Bengali. So she's not fluent either in English or in, so we will just explain in Bengali, I'll translate it.
Thank you for your welcome.
Okay, 1 minute. She is sister Rosalinda. She, we have organizing people also. Ashadi attended there. So sister Rosalinda is to our SCG unit. There is one SCG group. She is split and sister Carson, she is in charge of the beautician girls. So both of them have accompanied and brought them. And two male, you may think why they are doing beautician. They are their bodyguard. He is our computer sir. He is computer sir and he is an iOS student. He comes. They came together to see Kolkata. Almost all of them. They have not seen a different course. They are belonging to our household.
Where is it from?
তো সেক্ষেত্রে আমরা জীবনে কন্টিনিউ করলে আমি বলতে পারবো নো ইস্যু
বলুন, কিছু হবে না।
She
She is telling that the beautician course is a individual choice.
Bengali is very
Individual choice that you would like to do it. কিছু হবে না।
এটা তোমারও ট্রেনিং হয়ে যাচ্ছে
কিছু ভুলভাল নেই। আপনি
এটা ট্রেনিং হয়ে যাচ্ছে না
হ্যাঁ।
আচ্ছা শুধু কাজের উপরে বলবো না সব কিছু আমরা কেন বিউটিশিয়ানটা কেন বলছি ফার্স্ট বলো ওদের যদি কোনো কোয়ারি থাকে দেখলে কি ওরা করবে মেন ভাবনাটা উঠে গেছে হ্যাঁ বিউটিশিয়ান কোর্সটা হচ্ছে সম্পূর্ণ নিজেদের ব্যক্তিগত তো নিজেরা যে একটা কিছু করব অন্য কিছু কারোর উপর ডিপেন্ডেন্স না হতে হয় নিজেদের মতো করে নিজেরা করতে পারি তো সেজন্য আমরা নিজেরাই একটা কিছু করতে চাই অন্য কোনো কাজের ক্ষেত্রে যেটা হয় সেটা হচ্ছে অন্যজনের কাছে গিয়ে কাজ করাটা আর নিজেরা যেটা করছি এটা হচ্ছে তোমার নিজেদের মতো করেই করতে পারি নিজেরা ব্যবসা করতে পারি সার্ভিস করতে পারি ঘরে বসেও করতে পারি অন্য কোনো কাজে কিন্তু অতটা হয় না আমি জবও করতে পারবো প্লাস ঘরে বসেও করতে পারবো
What she is trying to tell is, first what she explained is that this whole course, whole material of further business is individual choice, okay. But what happens is in different kind of jobs, we have different jobs. But in parlor training, we can do it on our own accord. Means we can get, first we can, after finishing the course, we can get ourselves enrolled in any parlor or anything. That's our choice. That becomes a total profession. But for example, as we know, we are all ladies. Sometimes some hindrance is there, because if you are married, our family might not want it. But at the same time, we might want some income for ourselves. So we can either do it from our home. Then, like nowadays, what has happened is home service is available. But and if we put a sign in our house also that service is available here, we don't need to open a parlor, total parlor. But we have the equipment in our home, we can do the work.
then who have really become who wants to open a parlor on their own after attending certain degrees, but learning the basics we cannot do that. But once we get advanced trainings and we are apt that we have the confidence we can do it, then we can open our own parlor. That's what your business is, right?
কিসে মানে চেপে চেপে ওয়ার্ডগুলো তুমি চেঞ্জ করো আর দিদিকে তো বলছি তুমিও তো ওই ওয়ার্ডটা বুঝতে পারছো না
হ্যাঁ ঠিক আছে, you have to pull it a bit quickly.
এরকম করো নট কুইকলি এটাকে চাপতে বলছে সফটলি টান দে কিন্তু প্রেস করে
You have to press it more. You should press it hard and then pull it. And it was a real pleasure to have you with us. It was an experience for us also, from our side.
কুলমিলি
Thank you so much, ma'am, for giving us your time.
you say
You
can take her number if you want anything know say Kumbili sit cheese next time there sharing it done
Okay, once again, a very good afternoon to each one of you here present here. So, on behalf of all the beauticians and all my colleagues, thank you for explaining us and having time with us. Though you have your customer and all, but in the name of us, you all rejected them. Means you send them back. Giving us time to explain this all. So thank you very much. And we also, through by you all, we also came to know what we need to do, this, that. So thank you once again. That's all. Thank you. It was a real pleasure to and thank you for giving us tea.
That was our
Way of hospitality.
That was that's no thank you for that.
Hospitality.
And also,
Welcoming group.
And I also thank our dear sister,
Priscilla.
Sister Priscilla and Sister Maria for bringing us here, for showing us this.
Giving their time for us.
So thank you so much, sister.
So a big clap for everybody.
Thank you.
Chandra Nisha and Arpita
Orpita and Diksha.
Nisha
Mana cingki pun macam mana music ada kata tak kan? Betul nong tadu betul betul.
Pakai munir tu bang, nak nak macam tang foto. Nak pakai munir situ.
Alah, perang tu dah kerja dalam perang na. हमको पहले कर आपको वीडियो बनाना Ina kapcho kana lage.
Your sister, no? She?
Yes, it's Sister Munes. Welcome, sister, for first time and forever.
For me, second time, Mala.
She is smart. Smart one.
There are two batches, no? They're sitting in actually they are not, just they have families. Papas are, they're going to regular school. The papas are a driver. But they're a family. These are the Bengali medium. They're
Yes, sir.
educated.
Bengali medium.
Yes. You made this into how to the page.
Yes, yes. That's slum area.
Yes, I mean. This is smart.
Yes. They are also smart.
Smarter than they
Yes.
They are smarter than they are. No, I didn't come, Shiva. I went lorry. Shiva. 50 rupees of biryani packets. And there's only for the biryani packets of 50 rupees.
Class 3.
Very good musician. She plays the drums. It's a very good.
Now then here. You can sing a Bengali song.
চলো যাকে গান শোনা হালেলুয়াটা মনে আছে মনে আছে স্টার্ট 1 2 3 স্টার্ট করে একসাথে একটু উঠে দাঁড়িয়ে সুন্দর করে একসাথে শুরু করে 1 যেখানে জানো না চুপ থাকবে 1 2 3 স্টার্ট হালেলুয়া 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 প্রভু তুমি আমাদের সকলকে শোনালে একই প্রভু সবানি আবার নবজীবনে আশায় নয় নতুন আশায় সব সিট পাবো
কে বলে যে আমি ডুববে হবো রবীন্দ্রগীত
রবীন্দ্রসঙ্গীত আগুনের পরশমণি
बॉय नाच गान कोई खिदपुर बस्ती मारे जबरदस्ती किसी को भी छोड़े नहीं कोई भी हो रस्ती कान से डांसिंग का बांध से ज्यादा दिन जीना है तो रहा बेटा ठीक से वरना तुझे फेंक दूंगा हावड़ा ब्रिज से बॉस तुझे लेना है तो गाना में लगा के दे हाथ पार उड़ाना है तो खिदपुर में आके दे आग लगाए खिदपुर धुआं उड़ाए खिदपुर दुनिया उठे खिदपुर रुके मारे खिदपुर देसी मार के खिदपुर इस बॉय नाच गान में धोखा लच का मेला में पापड़ चले और छोटा छोटा बाद में चापड़ चले एक बुक करेगा मेरा झूठी लोग आएगा बड़ा बंदा घुसा तेरा बग्गी में लगाएगा बाप बाप चिल्लाएगा कैसे बुला ले हम आ जाएंगे बाहर में इस बॉय नाच गान में चल मेरा बस्ती पता नहीं नाम बोल मुझे अप्पा क्यों मैं टकला लो सबसे सियाना फुकी दिल का पगला थोड़ी बारिश में लग जाए पानी और जाए झूठा
শীতে ভরে শক্ত রয়েছে চিন্তায় মুখ ব্যথা রূপ পাতা চাই রূপ কথা हम बालक रामधारी संग दिनकर हम प्रभात की नई किरण है हम दिन के आलोक नवल हम विभिन्न भारत के सैनिक धीर धीर रंगीर अंजन हम रही ऊंचे अंगेरे के सिर में सड़क के रहते हैं हम है शांति धूप धरने के छाछ सभी को देते हैं राष्ट्रगीत सारे जग को पथ दिखलाता है जो दूर उतारा है भारत भूमि जन्म दिया है सौभाग्य हमारा है धूप खुली है खुली हवा है सौरभों की एक दवा है चंदन की पीली खुशबू से भीगा भीगा है हमारा जन्मभूमि से चलकर पर्वतों से कौन देश है इस धरती पर इसमें जीना भी प्यारा है मरना भी इसमें प्यारा चाहे आंधी शोर बजाए चाहे बिजली आग दिखाए हम लड़के हैं हम लड़के हैं यहाँ हमारा नारा है पर्वत पर्वत ताव बढ़ाता सागर की लहरों पर लाता आसमान में रात बनाता चंद्रमा पर जाना है भारत भूमि जन्म लिया है यह सौभाग्य है।
My name is Tixam.
My name is Kishan Maik.
कौन सी क्लास में?
4.
कौन सी क्लास?
My name is Shrestha Mundal, class 4.
Which class? Class?
কে ভালো গান জানে? গান জানো? এই, দিশা, আরেকটা বলো। চারটে বলো, চারটে। হাতের কাছে বলো। राजेश हिंदी में बोलो इधर आओ। कैसा लगता है पढ़ाई करने से? कैसा लगा राजेश? राजेश वेरी गुड बेटा राजेश बोल। राजेश तो बाबा नहीं কোথায় আছে থাকে না বাবার সঙ্গে বাবা এখন আসে থাকে বাবা এখন आते हैं पापा बचपन को छोड़ दिए थे ना पापा? कहाँ चले गए थे पापा? দেশে বাবা পয়সা দেয় বাড়িতে এখন দিচ্ছে আর মা কি করে? রান্না করে লোকের বাড়ি আর মা সাইডিংয়ে কাজ করে না? কি কাজ করে মা সাইডিংয়ে? সিমেন্ট বলো তুমি কোন ক্লাসে পড়ো? পড়াশোনা করতে কেমন লাগে বলো? হিন্দিতে বলো। হিন্দি বলতে পারবে? বাংলায় বলবে?
না বাংলা পারবে না হিন্দি পারবে।
ও ট্রাই করছে, ও ট্রাই আছে। ও স্কুলে যেতে কেমন লাগে? কি করে এলি এখানে দেশ? We try to give him put in a home. বলো পড়াশোনা করতে ভালো লাগে? কি কোন সাবজেক্টটা ফেভারিট? Yeah, he can play drum very well. दुर्गा पूजा समय নিয়ে যায় না ঢোল বাজাতে? Very good song.
कोलकाता का समोसा
Samosa smile? Samosa smile, no? Assam. Nagaland. Nagaland. What is your name? Sister. Sister. Rosalinda. Rosalinda.
Rosalinda.
क्या थे नाम?
Rosalinda.
Sister Rosalinda.
Sister Rosalinda.
Yeah, because So we are glad to have you, your villages or this or another, everywhere. And you sang and you welcomed us and gave us rose, you did Singara, you did Rabindra Sangeet and whatnot you did. Nicely. And you come, Mamta Banerjee, and what not? Mamta Banerjee. Help you. So thank you once again for your welcome and God bless you.
Assamese and Bengali are quite similar. I can understand very easily. Yeah. Not
And namaskar in Karbi, Kardom. Say Kardom, everybody. Kardom. Two words you have to remember. Okay. One is my name. Sita. That means effort. And I'm going to use Kardom. Means namaskar.
She is a forester. Everybody has to study well and become forester. Okay. Police inspector. Forester. So you have to study well.
They cannot pronounce.
हिंदी में विनती करते हो ना पूर्णिमा
Birthday. Yes, obviously. Thank you.
Kardom.
Flower name?
She is like your Maladi, Susmita and all that. So she also is जैसा तुम लोग को Maladi
I love him so, he's so good to me.
All is good? All the time.